Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Oh man, it must be that time.
It must be that time, dog.
It
You
must
looking at our
be.
faces, we must be close to something.
It must be. So yeah, that training camp is this week. Technically,
Yes, sir.
man. They first practice will be Thursday, or they get there Thursday, one or the other.
They get there Tuesday, first practice Thursday.
Okay, I knew it was one of those, one of those.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, we are the Dallas duo. I am one half of the Dallas duo. I am Hill, and Hill gonna heal regardless, baby. Who do I have with
Regardless,
me
baby.
tonight?
It's your
Who
boy
I
D
got with
White.
me?
It's your boy D White. Thanks for joining us, man. Back again. Football season here, just like that. Football is back.
Absolutely, man. Y'all want to thank the Three Man Weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Um, and we here, man. We are
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes,
Um,
sir.
man, I wanted to ask you, man. I want to ask you straight up, man. Have you gotten over the Green Bay loss?
No, I'm gonna keep it real. This not just me. I feel like the fan bases in whole. I think that Green Bay loss just took a lot of the just took out football souls from us, man. Everybody just like, bro. I won't say they done, but everybody sit back like I just got to see something now. I'm not getting too high, I'm not getting too low. It's like almost like to a point it is what it is right now. Like until we do something in the postseason, we just like there's nothing that can be said. Just got to go out and do it. That's how I
That's a,
feel.
I agree. I mean, it's a you could tell you could tell by the pulse of the fan base. Anytime you see anybody try to be optimistic about anything, it's like, nah, we not trying to hit none of that. Like, it's like shoot, I didn't tell you, I'd have been mad at Foots all off season.
Right,
Anytime that he just said something positive, and Foots is our guy. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It is just
right.
that's the mood that we in, man. That loss
Yeah,
did something to us, man. That loss did something
right.
to and the front office did not help. They did not
Yeah,
help us get
yeah.
over. They didn't help us get over the loss. They let us sit in that sadness till now.
Till now, right? Like they could have, like I said, had a nice signing that got the fan base excited or something. At least gave CD Lamb or somebody a deck of contract, something to get, throw a bone to the fans. They didn't do none of that, man. And like I
This
said, I don't care what nobody say that that's probably the worst loss in Cowboys franchise history. To me personally, anyway, I think it's the
if it
worst
ain't
loss in history.
number one, it's number two.
Yeah, right, right.
Number two. Like I know the Dez caught it game is it still hurts.
Yeah,
I still believe that we still would have lost anyway. They had too much time left on the clock.
right.
But they snatched that hope from us
Yeah,
anyway, and that's painful.
yeah.
Um,
But
the
at least the
other,
team showed up for that game, though. You know what I'm saying? They played ball.
and the same thing happened in 2016.
Right.
The rookie year when and Aaron Rodgers had that throw at the end, like that hurt. Like
Hurt.
those hurt.
Yeah, but at least we were there. Like you said, we were right there. We wanted it
But
from the opening whistle. We lost that game from the opening whistle. So it was crazy, man.
got our ass whipped, bro. It was like,
What
it's like you can't recover from that, bro. And like I
seven
said,
seed?
the front office did not help. I mean, they
Mm-mm.
lied to us. Gaslighted us.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
come on, bro. It's like this is not what we signed up for as
Nah.
fans.
Nah.
It hurts, bro. And then it's gonna be a sad. This is gonna be some sad episodes from
Yeah.
us. Like throughout the year from other content creators that we watch. It's like
Yeah.
because they're gonna be fighting the optimism all year. It's a long season.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, don't
I
let us
agree.
go on a winning streak. Like we go on a winning streak, we're gonna be acting like that's a losing streak.
Right.
And then don't let us go on a losing streak.
don't
Oh
don't go on a losing streak.
yeah,
We
man.
we gonna be they're gonna show gonna be just like the the coaches top coaching candidates for 2025.
Oh man.
It'll be a lot of them. It'll be a lot of them shows if we go on a losing streak. I'm telling you.
Man. And speaking of coaches, man, like as we know, some of the players are on their last year of their deal or they do for a contract, but all the coaches are on 1 year deals.
They're all lamed up. Whole coaching staff is lamed up. That's
Like
crazy. That's
so, I mean, so
crazy.
how do you feel about that? And
So, and I know we're gonna get into this. I mean, just being real, it has to factor into how they gonna pick and choose these camp battles. Cause I know I'm a lame duck coach, and I need these players to save my behind. I'm putting somebody I seen do it before, somebody proven, somebody I know that can get the job done. He might not be, the rookie might be better, but we're not gonna have time to find it because they need to get that proven guy on the field to get that production to say their job. So I think that could affect some camp battles that we're gonna talk about, like. Cause it's hard to put your trust in a rookie if you got a year left, your contract is up at the season and you need to produce. If you have 4 or 5 years, you can put a rookie in like, all right, let's take his lumps. He's gonna be all right. These dudes can't take their lumps if you're gonna get fired.
And at the same, and that's a very, very, very good point. And I think Zimmer don't have that problem that bad. I think because he got a lot of veterans on his side
Right.
that if he was going with your philosophy, he can deal with that and we would be okay.
Right.
I don't think the offense, particularly with the offensive line, I don't think they have that luxury.
No.
Like,
and they don't.
I don't think they have that luxury. I think their best bet is
the young guys.
They might want to fast forward this learning curve.
Yep. Right. Exactly.
Say it may be bad in September, but come November,
right?
But speaking of, let's keep talking about the coaches. Can they recover from a slow start?
I believe so because we've seen them do it. Like the offense was terrible the first 5-6 weeks,
but we were winning.
That's true. That we was pulling them out. Yeah. Well, I wish I had the schedule. We can look at the schedule. We got some tough games, bro. We got some tough games to start. If we get down, we 2-5, 3-4. Like that's a good question. Can we recover from that? I don't know, man. I got faith in McCarthy. I mean, I seen McCarthy win 12 games 3 years in a row, so I got faith in him. But with this different pressure on him, like he said, I don't know.
It got to go. Obviously, they didn't already show their hand.
Right.
It has to go that bad for him to at least get fired mid-season.
Right.
And if it's already that bad, then you're getting the answers that you already want.
Right. Exactly.
Like, go ahead and blow it up if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, but obviously, even if it's a up and down season, he's going to be able to finish it out. Like I say, we see the precedent has been set with Jason Garrett. If he wanted to fire Mike McCarthy, this offseason was the time to fire him.
Exactly.
So like I said, once again, precedent has been set. So I believe that he can't. I think he got at this point, he can't be stupid or naive to think that he's comfortable. I think he got to be aggressive. I think he got to go guns are blazing.
Guns are blazing.
Like there's no need to be conservative. There's no need to think twice. If I'm going out,
thank you.
I'm going out. Like, ain't no
right. Like Cleo set it off. You gotta go. If you're gonna go out like that.
Absolutely. I'm not keeping nothing in the tuck. I'm not doing everything. I believe, but at the same time, I think he understood last year after the bye week what the offense needs to look like,
right?
How it needs to run. So if they can already build off that,
come out the gate with that, right, already understanding that,
then cool. We should be all right. Like you say, man. So
I got faith in him. He's a good offensive mind. So like I said, he done won 12 games 3 years in a row for a reason. That just don't happen by luck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know the expectations is different for him and the team, but like let's be honest, like we won 12 games in a row. We can't beat everybody's a cupcake.
Right. Everybody can't be a cupcake.
So all the 12 wins that we got, everybody just trash, right?
Right.
All right.
When we beat them, they trash. You know that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying. At some point, somebody got to be good, and
somebody got to be good. Somebody got to be good.
I'm just saying. Everybody can't be trash, but okay, it's different. Let's talk about these contracts, and let's just go ahead and go in order. And I think, and if I'm not mistaken, on Instagram, I believe it's your line brother that's over here dissing dissing Dak.
It be your own people, bro.
It be your old folks.
It be your own people, bro.
I mean your old folks. Oh man. But let's just start off with Dak. We keep hearing mixed reports of not even mixed reports. I call it flat out lies. But
Yeah,
at this point, we talking to Dak's agent, we having conversations. Dak not worried about the contract. They ready. Oh, we can get the contract done at any time. We want this and that done and all that. And for me, that window has already passed.
right,
I've said it before the draft in the off season. I do not. This is the last year for Dak,
right,
regardless. Even if you paid him, this is the
right,
last year because you can trade him, bro.
right. Exactly.
Like you can trade him. Don't tell me that he cannot be traded on that contract. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that. So the best bet for the offseason, but if you wanted to do anything in the offseason, was to pay him
What's the opinion?
so you can finagle the salary cap and you have some cap
Thank you.
space.
Thank you.
But you purposely did not pay this man. That's fine.
Right.
So at what point, what are we talking about now for? If I'm Todd France and I'm Dak,
Right.
I'm cool with playing out the last year of my deal.
Uh-huh.
Once again, the price continues to go up. It don't get no lower.
They don't get no lower.
And if anything, for example, he's the example and it ain't gonna get no lower. His leg broke and he got more money.
Thank you.
so
Thank you.
so
Thank you.
so don't sit here and tell me that all of a sudden, like if he just go out there and play bad, that the price just go, it's just gonna go down. It might go down. You might just have your answers like, okay, we don't need to pay him no more. That's fine.
Right.
But somebody else gonna pay him.
Somebody gonna pay him.
And he knows that.
Yeah, he'll get his money regardless. Like plus, it's probably gonna come out this week that Jordan Love did his deal. He'll get 58 million. So that ain't taking no less. Why would he take less than 60? Jordan Love literally played one season. Dak had about 7 of those seasons that Jordan Love just had. Or better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why would he take less than 60 million a year? So all you did was set yourself up to pay more if you was gonna pay him. So our front office, man, it's so confusing. I don't understand what. Like I said, if you're not gonna pay him, that's cool. But why we talk about it now? Like you said, I don't understand it.
And I get it. If I'm the Packers, you seen what you needed to see. Like I said, he should only get better from this point on. This is his first season starting. He's younger. I like I said, I have no issues. And like I said, they're paying everybody else now. They just paid
Kenny Clark just got paid
right before we hit record. He just got paid. They didn't pay Xavier McKinney. They didn't pay Jair Alexander. They paid everybody that they needed to pay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't pay Josh Jacobs.
Exactly.
And I believe that I think Jordan Love signed like a 2-year deal. Like they finagled the number. They finagled the numbers, so they signed him a 2-year deal. So even if he signs a $58 million deal, that ain't gonna kick in until next year.
Until next year, right?
So you already know the contract is gonna be backloaded. So
exactly
the cap hit is gonna be less than like they're doing it like
you're supposed to.
Okay,
like you're supposed to do it.
Like you said, Trevor Lawrence got paid. We seen that. Honestly, they had no other choice but to pay Trevor Lawrence and this other.
Right.
It's like I don't get it. Like you said, this is the thing. You know they should know who Dak is by now.
They know exactly who he is.
Can he get better? I believe he can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or he can get better at the right time. Let me
But I say at the right at the right time. Like I said, he's a top 10 quarterback in the league as it is. But in the playoffs, just getting over there at home, he can definitely do that for sure.
So so can some things happen? That's the optimistic viewpoint, like I said. But if they don't feel that way, that's okay.
Right.
You could have made a decision though. Like this.
That's what it is.
This teetering the fence, this staying in the middle. This doesn't make any sense
at all.
But if I'm Dak, if I'm Dak, I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all give me the number that I want now. That's fine. If not, I'll wait. Like,
I'm gonna get it regardless.
I'm not in no rush to do y'all any favors because
Right.
why should he do them favors?
Why? There's no reason, no incentive to do them any favors at all.
At all. I mean, they ain't showed us that they ain't showed us that they are competent enough that to use that money in the right places.
Thank you.
Or, I mean, it's frustrating from that standpoint because when we see other teams just do the bare minimum of what you're supposed to do.
Just the bare minimum.
Like, we're not really asking for much, For
Right.
For example, the second contract, Ceedee Lamb.
Thank that should have been done. Like Justin Jefferson got done over a month ago. Like, come on, man. That should have been done the next day after Justin Jefferson got his. Should have been over.
I mean, like I said, I understand the rhetoric of Ceedee was never going to sign till Justin Jefferson signed. That's fine. That's okay.
That's right.
And I understand that standpoint. But these are just wide receivers are the easiest contracts in the NFL to make.
Easiest. Thank you.
They should have foreseen the market, how it was going, and made him an offer. That not say he can't refuse, but they should have been proactive on this.
Thank you. Yep.
Because even last year, to be quite honest, even if Ceedee was waiting on Justin Jefferson, he didn't have the merit or the resume to warrant whatever Justin Jefferson was going to get last year.
Thank you.
To be quite honest, the number last year that he should have been looking for was the AJ Brown contract.
Uh-huh.
Now you didn't let AJ Brown get paid twice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Twice.
But
let's say right. Because you do some numbers at him before last season, before he really blew up. He ain't turning that down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have turned that down. But like you said, they're not proactive. They don't have no vision. Because last year they should have done Ceedee and Dak last year, and this summer should be Micah. Then he wouldn't have no problems. They could have staggered them. But now all three of them gonna hit you in your Taylor, and then look at you. You ain't got none of them done.
And then you gonna tell me, oh, it's the salary cap. No, I bet nobody else. I bet it is.
It is. Because nobody else have no issue with that. They get it done.
I bet it is the salary cap. With the way, like you said, you didn't stagger your contracts. Like you said,
yep.
The Ceedee Lamb, like the part that pisses you off the most about the Ceedee Lamb contract is when Jerry specifically said, "I'm waiting for more leaves to fall."
No, it's autumn. Ain't no leaves left on the tree.
Bro, the tree didn't fail.
The tree didn't fail.
Like you said, when we seen Justin Jefferson, get his contract, like you say, Ceedee should have been done the next week.
The next week, next day. It should have been done. Boop.
And it'll be negligent on their part for sure if they allow this man to hold out. Like, come on, bro. Like you allowing him to hold out for what?
For what?
Because you're going to pay him.
Thank you. You know you're going to pay him and go at top of the market because that's what you do. Like, so we are a draft and develop team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't spend big money. We don't get big time free agents. So when you draft well and develop well, and you still don't pay your play, like I'm confused. So you're not gonna go get big time free agents, but when you do draft and develop a good player, you're not gonna pay him. Well, I'm missing something. I'm not understanding.
And what you give him 88 for? All right, hold on. You forced that man to get 88. We know what 88 means.
Thank you.
Dallas. So
You forced that
man to wear 88. Then he lives up to what the 88s do.
Thank you.
What are we talking about here?
They took it. Then maybe took it a notch higher.
Bro, he not giving you off the field concerns.
None.
He not giving you on the field.
Knock on wood, right?
Knock on wood. Because next thing he might catch a DUI. Just and I don't wish no harm on. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
But
for sure,
he's been a model out of all the 88s.
All of them.
It's been him and Drew Pearson been model citizens.
Yeah.
and like this is somebody you reward. Like,
right. Thank you.
That's the frustrating part about it. It's like, okay, cool. If they get to training camp and they hurry up and get the deal done like they normally do, They normally get deals done when they get to Oxnard. You know what? All right, cool. We
bygones. Yeah. All right.
But if they, like I said, if they allow this man to hold out, it's like, okay, cool. Like I get it. Last year with Zach Martin, you like, yo, we just paid you. We ain't really
right.
I get that holdout. That was a negotiation tactic. I get.
Yeah, we understand that.
This shouldn't get this far. Like he should be on the plane with the team, bro. Like, come on, dog. Or matter of fact, you should be staging some of this big old entrance for Ceedee. Like he should be able to just run out the tunnel out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thursday.
With the ink fresh from the contract, run out the tunnel. But it's like we just make stuff difficult for no reason, bro. I know they like staying in the news and the headline. I understand that, bro, but they gotta realize like the way they handle it. Like me and you talked offline the other day, for a team that drafts so well and finds talent so well, evaluate talent so well, they're the complete opposite when it comes to these negotiations and contracts. They got to be the worst in the league when it comes to it.
And like you said, and they have a good, I want to say great philosophy. They have a good, above average, good team building philosophy. Like most teams want to emulate what they do.
Right.
Like you say. And for them, like you say, they draft well. They don't overspend in free agency. Like you say, they normally pay their guys. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they even pay the wrong guys.
You're the wrong guys.
But they know, but they're paid their guys. So it's just certain tweaks that they should do differently, and then to make it could get them over the hump. But they have a good foundation. Like we're not saying that that they just one of the worst organizations in the league. But when it comes to contract negotiations, they are the worst.
They the worst. Like, they're 32 out of 32. They are the worst. I mean, you can't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They don't know how to do it.
And for the last contract, let's get to Micah. Now, if they were proactive, they know Micah's number. Number. Hey, is Nick Bosa contract?
Thank you.
Add $5 million, or
with a couple million. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, that's what you should do now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
35 a year, 36 a year. If you got to get more than Justin Jefferson non-quarterback style, like you say, you see you know the number.
Yep.
But the problem I have with the Micah contract is they've been talking about the Micah contract way before they even had to talk about the Micah contract.
Yeah. But 2 years ago, they were talking about it.
They was talking about it his rookie year. They was like, man, we can't go get this dude because we about to pay Micah soon. Okay.
Right.
It's time to pay Micah.
It's time to pay Micah.
And you ain't paid him.
They're gonna wait till next year when the number gonna go up even more.
He getting 40. He getting 40.
Right. He'll be 38, 40.
He getting 40 a year. And you can sit there and and what? And we gonna shake our head like, okay, yeah.
That's it. Because Max Crosby's getting deals. Both mess around, get another deal before they sign them again. Anything can happen, man. TJ Watt get another deal.
Brian Burns got 30 this offseason. Like,
right. Like, boy from Cleveland, we played the first.
Myles Garrett.
When his contract coming up? I know he got paid already, but I think that one's almost up for.
I don't think technically nobody's really up next year, but Micah. Like when we talking about big time pass rushing.
Yeah.
Because I think Max Crosby was recently paid. I know it's I think his deal was short term though.
Yeah, the short term deal. Yeah.
I think Miles is good. CJ is good. I think they got years left. I think they got years left.
Oh, okay. I ain't know somebody was coming up. Right.
I think but I'm freestyling at the time. I haven't fact checked it, so please, anybody, they correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Micah's the only one. But even if somebody's next, I don't think it's nobody of Micah's caliber.
Right, coming up. Yeah.
Like I said, it's only going to cost you.
Right. That's all it's going to do.
And I get it. I halfway understand when Jerry said I want to get I'm cool with overpaying if you show me that it's worth overpaying. Like, okay, yeah, we might have waited another year to pay you, but you deserve to get paid.
You deserve that money. You're right.
I don't like it, but I'm a logic guy. So So to me, I asked the question, you gave me the answer.
Yeah,
So I can respect that if
that's all I asked for. Right.
yeah, So, but when it came to CD, you done got 2 back-to-back All-Pro years. Ain't no much more to see.
Broke all the 88 receiving records
In 16 games.
in 16 games.
Not the extra
Right.
extra year that helped it out. No, in 16 games he broke that
Thank
record.
you.
So
Thank you.
you done seen what you needed to see from CD. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we said it. You didn't seen what you already seen from Dak. I don't really believe that because, like I said, he just had an MVP year.
Right.
I mean,
Just that.
he's had other MVP years too. I mean, but yeah, he was second in MVP
Right.
voting that year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who's to say that he can't duplicate what he did last year? Who's to say he can't surpass what he did last year?
Can't surpass it. Right.
He set out a lot of fourth quarters last year.
But about to say he set out a lot of fourth quarters, and that was their first year in that offense. He can't get better in the offense in the second year in the offense.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it was some things that Mike had to learn on the fly.
Right, exactly.
That wasn't necessarily baked into the offense. So what if he already baked it?
Yeah.
And then adding. So
there you go. Yep.
So I'm not of the mindset that he can that he just peaked and we just know what he is, but I'm not about to argue with you if that's what you believe. I just want them to pick a side. That's what that's ultimately what I'm saying.
Right, exactly. To stand on something for sure, because we tired of it.
Because you teetering the fence, like I said, it this is the thing with them teetering the fence. It can only go, let's say 3 ways. The optimistic way that 100% it goes right. If we have a Ravens Joe Flacco type of situation,
right?
Like it was the last year Joe Flacco's deal, and they went to the Super Bowl and they won it. That's the best case scenario for this whole situation.
Best case scenario.
The reason why I don't want that to work, and I know that sounds crazy, but just listen to the logic first. Of course, I want my team to win. Okay.
Right. Cool. Right.
But I don't want them to think that them pressuring the front office, pressuring the team with these 1-year deals,
got it done.
Was the one that got them over the hump.
Right,
I don't want them to keep doing that again. Then they go do it again.
Right, exactly. That's not good. That's not good business.
Yeah. So, like I said, when we lost to the 49ers the first time, I said, "Oh yeah, they definitely about to blow this up." And what did they do?
Right.
Amari was gone, Randy was gone. A lot of what I'm saying. And then what happened when we lost? After we lost again? When we got Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cook, they're like, "Oh, they definitely not about to make no moves now." And what they do? So I definitely I don't want this to be the one to get them over the hump.
Get them over the hump.
Trust me, yes I do. But get what I'm saying. Just please get what I'm saying. If,
No, definitely. That definitely makes sense.
The other scenario, this could go bad. This could go 2019?
Yeah.
We can have the same exact
19,
2019. When we went 8-8. And we started off hot. Then
started out 3-0,
and then we fell off the cliff, like I said. And then had the last game of the season, get to the playoffs, and then we just
got whooped.
Yeah, it could be that same exact, and that's kind of what I feel. That's what's going to happen.
Right. Though it does. I think we did. There's too much talent on this roster to not make the playoffs, though. But like I said,
it's too much talent on that roster too.
Yeah, that's true.
Too much talent on that roster too, and then the third scenario, it can go horrible. Like this could go bad. Like
fire mid-season, man. Like
this could go bad. So I kind of only want my first scenario or the last scenario.
Right.
Like I don't want the in between because that's what we're gonna be going through it.
Yeah, because at least with the first one, like I said, we doing what we got to do. We excited. Super Bowl. Last one, we can get to this draft early. Like, all right.
We start
looking at some cat. We start talking about coaches, players. Like, we good.
Ain't nothing to talk about with the coaches. We know who the coach next year is.
Oh yeah,
Belichick.
Oh, it's them. Is Belichick or Zimmer?
It's Belichick.
But my only thing with that is, I know we get on topic, but for a guy who don't like the media, they don't talk to the media, He gonna come to Dallas though and had to do radio spots and all. You know what I'm saying? That's my only thing with that. Like, will he really come to Dallas and deal with all that?
Who else gonna hire him?
That's gonna be
That's all I'm saying. I mean, maybe the Giants have a terrible season, and and he go back home.
Right.
Brother, take back home. But my thing is, he going for that record.
Mm-hmm.
And
Giants is bad. Giants are years away.
what better stage for him to break that record on?
Yeah, that's true.
Jerry want that.
Right.
Yeah. So but hopefully Mike McCarthy get an extension, and if he gets an extension, that means something went right.
Right. And like I said, because we didn't want Freaky Mike when he first got hired. We talked about it. We was like, bro, anybody but Mike McCarthy. But he didn't showed us something for real. Like, you can't just poo-poo 12 wins 3 years in a row. That just don't happen, man. The man know how to win. He know how to coach. Like, he ain't the best coach in the world now. But he's a top echelon. He's one of the top 10 coaches in the league. Like, come on, man.
And think about the team that we was losing to, like we lost to the 49ers.
Right.
49ers went to the Super Bowl one year. They went to the NFC Championship the other year. Like,
lost to Buffalo. Buffalo's right there every year.
Like, they were considered, the 49ers considered one of the best teams in the league. Like, that's not to be minimized.
Right.
Losing to them. Like, I get it. Losing to them hurts and it's painful, but it's like, okay, they just better than you.
Right. They are right.
Now, losing to Green Bay was unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. And that's the part that frustrates me the most. It's like, y'all ain't had no pride for that, man.
For your coach.
Like, he got fired from Green Bay. Like,
right. Yeah, they didn't even show up.
All right. All right, man. That's maybe we
They didn't even show up.
All right, man. Training camp this week. And you already was, tiptoeing around it, you know what I'm saying, about your, training camp battles. So,
yes, sir.
What you looking for?
Man, I'm looking for if I'm gonna hit a couple of jumps. I'm looking for the Turpin gonna step up and not just a challenge for the number 3 spot. Is he gonna challenge Cook for the number 2 spot? That's what I want to see. I want to see him take a leap like that. I want to see y'all try to say. I want to see the running backs. Do we have a starting running back? Who's the starting running back? Or we're going to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to see a couple preseason games. Then we're like, all right, we're going to need to get somebody. So I want to see how that running back room turn out. And that's probably my top 2 right now I want to see. So wide receiver, running back, I'm looking for right now. I'm keeping my eyes close on.
Wide receiver. Let's talk about the wide receiver because I know they've been talking about it since OTAs and stuff. They've been hyping up Jalen Brooks. They want to push Jalen Tolbert. Everybody fell in love with Jalen Tolbert last year because
right.
He made that 180 from his rookie year.
Right.
And the thing about what Tolbert is more of a move around guy.
Yeah, just like Ceedee. Yep.
So it's hard for him to actually excel, I guess, in this offense technically because he doesn't have a set position.
Right.
I mean, it's not an excuse. I think now this offseason, if they wanted to, they could figure out ways to, maximize his skill set.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But if they wanted to, let's say, run it back how they ran it last year, I can understand why Jalen Brooks has an edge because he's the traditional X.
Right, exactly. Right. Yep.
Like he's the big body X receiver that can do X things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's the only X receiver outside of him and Ceedee on the team. So from that standpoint, I get why that is a competition. Flournoy can, the rookie, if he comes in, he can make some.
We got to see what he can do. But
I'm already prepared for him to be a IR stash for some reason. So
you already know.
Yeah. So the wide receiver, I do like the Turpin thing. I think.
Yeah, me too.
I'm good with what he's given us in the offense. I think that they now can once again expand on his role because he got more snaps last year and he excelled in more snaps. He was a weapon. Did. So I feel that they're more comfortable using them again, especially with this kickoff rule when it ain't just gonna be him back there this year.
Right.
Multiple people. So I know they was afraid to lose him from his kickoff ability, but it's like now you can utilize them more.
Definitely.
The running back competition is self-explanatory. We know we got Enrico as a rotational back. We know what Zeke provides, and
Red zone.
yeah, short
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 yard.
short yardage in red zone. We know, and
Yep.
I mean, and pass protection.
Yep.
And it's going to be very key, especially if Guyton is out there.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
Zeke is going to be important. So there's no need to minimize what Zeke is going to do. I think the competition is can they really figure out how to utilize Deuce?
That's
If
the key. Yep.
if they can figure out how to use Deuce, then we're actually fine.
Right.
I think we're going to utilize I think of course we're going to be a passing team. I think we're going to utilize more short passing game to help mitigate
Right.
the running game. But I think more of a Rico because we was asking for more Rico last year.
Yeah.
More Rico. We got Zeke to do what he do. Say we sprinkling and Deuce. We got Turpin. Turpin gonna be doing
Mhm.
everything, a gadget guy. So I'm not really worried because this is the reason why I'm not worried. You had your opportunity.
Yeah. Had it.
So unless it's just that bad, we
Yeah.
not we really
Preseason ain't nothing going. Yeah. Like
we,
okay.
we really not gonna see if it's that bad in training camp anyway because they really don't run that much. I mean, they can run and then they blow the whistle right when you hit the line.
Right.
So you're not really gonna see how well the running game is performing that well. It's gonna be the preseason games. But my thing is, like I said, you had an opportunity to get this better,
Yeah.
and going to get somebody's trash, they may be the fourth running back on somebody else's team, maybe
Right.
one on this team. I get
Right.
that. I get that philosophy. I'm not poo-pooing it, but I'm not in a hurry. Like I'm not in a hurry for Jeff Wilson from the Dolphins.
Right.
Prime example. Like I'm
Yeah.
cool. Y'all made your bed. Let's line it. Let's
Let's see.
figure
Let's
it.
see
Let's
it.
figure it out. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
see what it look like. Right.
We know what Zeke can. At this point, you should know what Zeke can do.
Yeah. Gotta know.
You know what Rico can and can't do.
Yep.
So figure that out. All you got to
Yeah.
do is just figure what they do out well, and let's just go from there.
There you go.
So
Get like I said, get that spring game going. Get Deuce. Get Deuce loose.
on the I'm not even trying to have a competition. When it comes to the left tackle.
No, we ain't got time to play around. I don't see Chuma getting vet snaps to start camp. Like, bro, we ain't nobody got time for that. Chuma better go there and hold that water bottle while Tyler Guyton getting all these damn reps. To get ready for Myles Garrett week 1.
Chuma don't even need a rep.
Nope.
To be quite honest, and I know you said that these coaches can't wait for these young guys to develop. I understand that.
Right.
We know what Chuma is, though.
Yeah, but the vet got to be good too, though. You know what I'm saying?
It got about to say he just can't be trash. But this is my thing. You know what Chuma is, though.
Thank you.
Outside of the Miami game, Chuma held it down for us.
Yeah,
like he was serviceable. Let me say that.
He was serviceable. Yeah,
in spot, he was a reserve. He was a backup. Right. He did what a backup was supposed to do. I'm not asking him to be a starter. So that's why at the same time, I'm not even asking him to get reps, bro. We need to get Tyler Guyton needs to have every rep, and he need to be going against Micah.
Right, exactly. All camp.
Like he need to be getting his ass whipped against Micah.
Right. I don't want to see him going against the third string DN. No.
Nah,
Micah.
We need to see because Micah been wrecking camps anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and wreck this. And then if that one day that he get a good day against Micah, it was like, okay, cool. We got something here because ain't too many Micahs in the league.
Thank you. Need to rotate. You need to be D-Law, need to be Micah and Sam Williams. That's all he need to be getting.
Oh, he don't need nobody. He don't need Marshawn Nealon. He don't need nobody. Like you said, he just need those three. And at the same time, and if he's not the one, Austin Richards need to be the next one.
So yeah, right. We got to see what he got.
He had a good preseason, bro. Like that's the problem that I had, not with your statement, but that's what the problem I had with the coaches. Like I'm sick of these veterans got to play. Like Austin Richards definitely should have got some clout. Like
especially last year.
I get it. He might not have been strong enough for the season yet. So I get it. He had the offseason peanut butter now.
All season peanut butter.
So, all right, now, like I say, it's time for them to get these reps. You a
Right.
draft and develop team, right?
Hmm.
All right.
The fact that he didn't get a snap in that Miami game when Chuma didn't even know the plays and know what he was doing, that
Was
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 that
frustrating.
yeah, frustrating.
Um, Here's the thing about Brock Hoffman and Cooper Beebe. I would prefer Cooper Beebe. I prefer to go ahead and get this thing started
Yeah, right,
and
right. Yep.
and build from there.
Yes, sir.
But if Brock Hoffman earns this spot, then he earned the spot. Like
Right. Can't be
I'm
mad.
I'm not gonna be but so mad. But what they better not do is just because you like Brock Hoffman,
Thank you.
is you trying to force feed us this Brock Hoffman stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, bro, like, come on, Mike Solari. What are you doing? Are you
Cause
trying to win
we
or
done
what?
heard his name a lot. We done heard his name a lot this offseason now.
Like, yeah, first guy in, and
Yeah.
he's there, he's working with Duke and all that. And like I said, all that sounds good.
It do.
And if he wins, and if he seriously wins the job,
Right.
then okay, cool. Then we got some things. But like I'm like, I like the fact that we actually do have depth on this
Thank you.
offensive line. It's
Very
young,
true.
and it has question marks. I get that.
Right.
But I'm not in a rush to just play TJ Bass because TJ Bass shows you flashes, so we gotta hurry up and get him on the field. My
Right.
thing about this is, bro, he was a lottery ticket. He was a scratch ticket.
Yep. And it
So
hit.
you got your money.
Got your money back.
He was an undrafted free agent, and
Uh-huh.
you got serviceable snaps out of him already.
Yep. You got your money back.
You got your money back. Let's not try
Yep.
to force. We don't have to force it now. Like you know,
It's
next
like
year,
it's good to have good depth. It's good to have some good backups. You ain't got to force everybody to be starting. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because obviously you're gonna need them.
Yeah, you're gonna need them. It's gonna happen.
So let's move over to the defensive side of the ball. There's no need to talk about defensive tackles. Um, there's no need to talk about them. We already know how that situation is.
We
That
have a
ain't.
whole show. We have a whole show on that one tech position.
I gotta. I've been listening. I've been listening to multiple people, right? And I know if you listen to Foots, listen to Vach, they kind of been alluding that they've been trying to move. They've been trying to get Wanye on the field
Right. Yep.
over, pretty much they picking out Donovan Wilson as the one.
Donovan Wilson. Yeah.
But at the same time, you listen to our guy Joey Yikes, John Onen, they saying something totally different. They like
Yeah.
Donovan Wilson going to excel in this
Right.
defense.
I think Dono a beast, bro. I think he gonna. I think he's perfect for Zim's defense too.
I honestly thought that the whole time too. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with them. I'm just saying,
Right.
like, I think once again, I know traditionally that Zimmer doesn't run the 3 safety look.
Right.
He gonna have to put some of that in his toolbox.
Yeah.
I believe so. It's no way that if Wanye improves, like you said, we've seen a small sample size of Wanye, but we've seen some good Wanye. Right?
No, definitely. Yep.
We seen some good Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, Marquise Bell. These are
Marquise Bell.
four safeties that need to
Right.
play.
Right.
You need to find a way to get them on the field.
Got to. Yep.
That's how I feel about it, because it's like, okay, I know you don't run 3 safety looks, and
Right.
that might not be your thing. It may be your bag in week 4 this game.
Right.
Oh yeah, we running big nickel this game.
Yeah.
Oh no, we running traditional 4-3 this game. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need to be, if you they call him a chameleon, and he's versatile.
Got to be multiple, man.
Yeah, you gotta have this in your bag, and you gotta utilize it. That's
You got to use it. Yep. Because like I said, you got the players to do it. So figure it out. It's just a nice little wrinkle. Got to have a little wrinkle to throw at teams, man.
Just have it in your bag, and that was the problem last year. Like we was always big nickel, or
Always.
and it was the fact that we could never get heavy. When teams went heavy,
Thank you.
We still going nickel and dime, like
215-pound linebackers in the box, like just getting blown out of there.
Nah, we don't, and so that's the beauty I like about Zimmer. Like at least he gonna have the heavy package balls.
Thank you.
In his toolbox. So
right.
I like that aspect. I'm interested. It might not be a camp battle, but I'm interested in what he's gonna do with Israel Okamu.
No, Izzy name was on the tip of my tongue just now when you said the four safeties. I was like, I'll throw Izzy in there too. So, dude, does he move back to corner? Does he stay at safety? Like, because every time he gets on the field, he does something good. So I don't know what's that like. Is it something going on in practice we don't see? Why he not getting up? Like, it's
I
crazy to me.
I think last year I heard that he got into it with somebody. Now I'm gonna assume it's Joe Witt Jr.
Right.
because he everybody else gone and only one
Everybody else
still there
gone.
is Al Harris. So I'm just gonna assume it's Joe Witt.
Right.
It could have been Al. He could have been beefing with Al. Who knows?
Right.
He got in the doghouse with somebody.
He had to get in the doghouse.
But
He's a player. He's a player, man.
I think in this, if I'm hearing if everything is saying, if everybody's saying the same thing about how Zim likes to play his corners and how he like to play it, I think corners is his best spot, and I think he could have. I could be reaching. He could have an Xavier Rhodes type of season.
Right. Yeah.
Like he's a big
So
corner. Xavier Rhodes was a big corner.
yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
can move though. He ain't like Nashawn Wright big, the stiff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He actually hit them hips flip and everything. He's sticky. Like we see him in the playoff game against the Niners, and he held it down. Like it won't on him.
So it's like, is he once again like could he go back in the slot?
Right.
Could he play the slot the entire time, or could he just be the tight end eraser?
You're right. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he could just come in. He like, you know what? You tight end erase. Like
That's what you got.
I think he should. I'm interested to see how he's utilized. And once again, he may just be a part of the toolbox.
Right.
It may be the week that okay, you know what? Yeah, we going against George Kittle this week. We're going against George Kittle this week.
Right.
We need you to, Mark Andrews.
We played the Lions this year. Oh, the rookie for the Lions. Yeah. Oh boy.
Sam Laporta. You like, you know what?
Laporta, yeah. Uh-huh.
We need you to check him. Man to man, that's all you do.
Right.
You know that. So that could be, but we could be going against a team that play 3 wide receivers. And you know what? We don't need you this week. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I think he's a chess piece. And I'm interested to see how he's going to use him. Micah lost weight again. Micah posted on his Instagram story today. His Instagram.
Yeah, today.
He's 241.
241. Down from he was what 254 last year?
Yeah, he got up to 254, 255 last year, and that was all pretty much muscle.
Right.
So I'm
go back to linebacker? More off ball?
I'm thinking he's not about to have a position, bro. I think we about to finally. I think if Zimmer is everything that the people have said about Zimmer, I think he's not about to have a position, bro. I think he's literally gonna be out there just
matchups.
Yeah, like
matchups.
Oh, I'm in the A gap. I'm in the A gap, but I'm not a linebacker.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Not that the fact that I'm in the A gap this game now all of a sudden overshowing on the outside, or it's big nickel time, or Marquise Bell behind me now, or you know what I'm saying? Or he playing Sam linebacker, but they playing over, so technically he like an outside linebacker.
He's an outside linebacker now.
But that's pass rushing still. You know what I'm saying? And he right beside D-Law or Sam Williams or somebody.
Yeah.
Like I believe that he's just gonna keep moving around so he cannot be double teamed as much.
Hey, don't get me hyped, bro. I got hyped, bro.
I got hyped about that because I'm thinking
that sounds too good.
It's weird. It's weird to his weight can dictate how you can think about it.
Right. Yeah.
Because think about it. When he got up to 255, he literally said, "I got to handle these double teams."
Exactly.
And when Zim said, "Hey, look, y'all let this man get double teamed,
right,
and got taken out of the game." I'm not about to have him. Double team.
Right.
Or I'm about to free him up. He's about to dictate what we doing. So I feel that he's about to be moved around so much that it's going to be crazy.
I like that. That's an excellent point, brother. I didn't see. I had seen somebody talk on Twitter about it, but I didn't see the post. But if he down to 241, that sounds
Right.
Because like you said, he bulked up just to take on double teams last year and help with the run. So he down to 241. He ain't worried about none of that.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's not gonna be on the edge and he's not gonna get doubled, and and it is what it is. But I think that because Zimmer said it verbatim, he was like, "Look, Y'all let that man get taken out of game, get schemed out of
Yep.
game last year because he was double, he was triple team. They had the tight end chipping, had the running back chipping on him. He was like, nah, we about to free him up. And if he,
Yep.
like I said, if he's freed up,
It's gonna be trouble.
the defensive player of the year type.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. It's about time. He been right there 3 years in a row. It's time to step over that hump. Take that.
It took Myles Garrett a couple times too
Yeah, it did.
they gave it to him. So I think it's about that time. I don't want anybody to feel that last part that got us a little hype and optimistic that anything changed. Like
Right.
don't get nothing twisted. Nothing matters till the playoffs.
Thank you.
Literally nothing matters. Like
Right.
I get it. It's the off season. I mean, it's training camp. If this is that time to get optimistic.
Right. Get a little excited. New players. Football's back, but we got the big picture is we got to at least get to the NFC Championship.
I mean, at least that's the bare minimum.
Right.
That's the bare minimum, and that's the only thing that we can accept. Anything less than the NFC Championship is uncivilized.
Yep, it's uncivilized. It is what it is. That's keeping it real. It's time. It's time, bro. Like 30 years, bro. It's time.
Yeah, man. It's nasty, man. We can't say it any other way.
Yeah.
So we gonna let this sit for a little bit, and we gonna come back in the middle. Pretty much
right.
Middle of August, into August.
Talk about what we seeing, how we looking, how we feeling.
Unless something happens that make us come back.
Right. Let something happen.
Yeah. Other than that, we go say we just go let August hit. Come to the end of August. I'll just be on the lookout on the social medias.
Definitely.
When we return. But we are the Dallas Duo. I'm Hill. That's D White.
Yeah. And football is back, baby. Training camp is here. Let's get it.